Alright, let's have ourselves a game. We have New Mexico and UX Opposito. Don't quite know any of these players. This game was sent into me by Max. I'm just going to call him Max, and I think I'm going to call Blue Blue. Good luck, have fun. Uh, Max sent me this video, or actually, he sent me a different video first, thinking it was this video, and the game ended in like 2 minutes, and I was like, Max, dude, come on, did you just troll me? And he's like, no, I'm so sorry, I meant to send you this one. I really enjoyed this game, and could you please upload it? I had a strategy on this map. Well, actually, he said I didn't have a strategy on this map, but I knew because we were so close that I would try and deny my opponent from food. So right now, looks like Blue is taking in many of food. He's playing as the Bulgarians, whereas New Mexico, Max, Red, I think we're gonna figure out some new nicknames for him, is playing as the Goths. The Goths are very strong late game civ as they have a infinite spam of militia. Now I have been working on other projects as well. I'm very excited. I kind of missed my opportunity, I feel like, for the 14 sub. Oh! And he's going for it. Definitely trying to deny that he is trying to steal both these boars. Or I should say elephants. No! No. Is he gonna. I hate you. And oh, that is one dead scout. Can he get that? Oh my goodness. Elephants is gonna run back. I hate you. Haha. Sorry. JK. Just some wholesome play. He did try and get that elephant from Blue, but he did end up just giving it back to him. Is building a house wall over here to protect that wood line, it looks like. And I wonder if he's going to try and get that elephant now. Oh, he does! Right before Blue can get there. That's hilarious. But can he block it now? Oh no! Oh, disaster! Disaster for Max. And I think he's going to do that though. House trick. No. Shoot it! Shoot it! Oh, Max, disastrous start for him here, especially at this low poppy. Oh, and he just walks back perfectly, and Blue's gonna get his boar in the end. It looks so much easier on TV. Yes, indeed it does. It's not easy to steal a boar. And, ooh, nice garrison. Nice garrison. And at this point, it does look like Max is going to be walling in the berries from Blue. And so this is own berries to take. Where are his deer? His deer are over here. Interesting. Just doing some scouting action. Remember that Max lost a scout already. Oh, you should garrison. Yes, very nice. And that scout is not going to go down. Wow, very nice dodging. If you dodge in a circular fashion, you're actually more likely to save your scout in that situation, especially if your opponent does not have fletching, which who has fletching in Dark Age. And now it looks like Blue is going to be trying to get his berries, but he can't. Oh, he actually started to build a mill and realized. That's hilarious. I do really love this map. I love actually doing the drop on this one. I feel like it's unfair, honestly. And let's see. It looks like it's 2 Oh, got one bill. I guess she was already weak coming over there, and definitely need to delete this mill at this point in time. And wow, Max is a lamer boy. I like it. Nothing wrong with, and that's gonna be a dead scout. Yeah. I don't know if that was the best use of scout. And there's a barracks coming up, and there's a barracks coming up from Blue as well. A lot happening in this game. Walling in that goal. Woodline is still exposed from both players. If it could get damaged by the maybe militia coming in, maybe not. Meanwhile, taking this forward deer. Now, if you are going to take that deer source, why not build a mill, say, right That's a house, right? No. That's a mill. That's a little bit confusing to me because I feel like your TC is already here, so all farms that you have around here are going to be very efficient. Why not build that mill like right here? You're probably not going to use it. Okay. Okay. Okay, Blue. Okay, you do you, man. You you just do you. Meanwhile, it looks like all resources are slowly going to be walled in from Blue. Is he going to get this gold at some point? Maybe. There is a gold over here still. Plenty of gold to go to. And is he taking his own deer here? Is taking his own deer here. Maybe wants to build a mill over there. I really do think if you are going to take the far out here, I mean it's not super far, but why not just build a mill? It looks like Blue is going for the militia. Is Red going to go for counter militia? And it does look like both players have loom. On this map you definitely want to get loom quite early. And what is this? Oh, he's gonna vilify. Don't let him take the food. And Mexico is definitely a little bit behind. And there's militia in here, so that's gonna be a little bit awkward to fight. Targeting militia first because they don't have to get micro once they are in combat. And looks like Blue definitely has a whole bunch of farms at this point. He's taking food over here. Not a bad strategy to deny your opponent from food. That's normally what I go for on this map. And these militia definitely doing work now. The Goth player not having militia in this fight is kind of funny. And it looks like he's way behind in terms of villagers here. There are, let me see if I can get this on my screen. 11 vills over here. Militia now. And it looks like, okay, looks like Red actually has a numbers advantage. He should be able to win this fight. Even as producing his own militia to fight this. But look at that bank. 700 wood. You gotta convert this wood into farms. And you can make this food way more efficient by dropping 100 wood on the mill. I think that's definitely worthwhile, but this is nice. He's stealing his. Oh, he's gonna kill it with the militia. Nice plays. That's the thing that you, oh my god, he's running away. That's the thing that you can do. You can kill them with militias. I don't think you can kill them with scouts, but militias is all fair game. Slowly, this is getting walled up, and look at Blue. Blue is totally invested into farms. 25 pop. 3 of them are militia, whereas Blue 27 pop and 2 of them are militia. 28 pop now, so pretty even. It's just going to convert into farms. And look, he's spending a lot more of his resources. He's building a mining camp and a mining camp to get both gold and stone. I don't really think that you need to get gold and stone at this stage of the game. I think it is only good to get gold when, I mean, I guess if you want to continue building militia, that could be the strat. And once again, yeah, now you're building the mill. I think this build should have happened a lot sooner, and it looks like Red is finally starting to spend some of that wood, but still has so much wood in the bank. And it's pretty peaceful. It's pretty peaceful. I don't think, like I said, these 2 on gold are necessary. More militia are being built. Does want to keep producing militia. Definitely want to have more on food. Then you have so much wood in the bank. Start building a house. Okay. And a mill over here. Oh, that's cheeky. Oh, that's smart play right there. I would say build this one a little bit closer, because now you're gonna have to delete these palisades anyway. So why not delete the palisades first, then build the mill, then take the berries? But that is smart play. That is definitely smart play, and it's well protected as well. Although that being said, it looks like Blue is going to be looping around to try and stop his villagers, and that's all wood. He doesn't have to invest, but if you're not spending your wood, what good is the wood to you? And it looks like we have a total of 4 militia against 3 militia here, and that should easily be cleared up by our Goth player. There we go. Now the farms are coming out. Way more farms. Look how much wood is still in the bank. 7 on wood, man. You gotta transfer some of these wood choppers off to farms. You will be up so much faster than your opponent. You're denying him so well from food. You got his berries. You stopped him from taking his zebra. You went for the lame attempt on the boar, which almost worked out. I mean, it's not easy to lame a boar. But that being said, you should definitely be spending your wood. Look, you have a total of how many farms here? 9 farms. Whereas Blue has a total of 18 farms. Wow. Really, and farms produce efficiently. Like they refresh. I mean, sorry, they collect very efficiently. They collect faster than berries. They collect faster than, and yep, advanced feudal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, red, and now you have men at arms to deal with. And it looks like, oh my goodness, it's going to be a fight of the infantry. How close is... Okay, cancel some of these units, and you're basically up. Now building more units over here. He's going to try and take down this mill. I think going to feudal age right now is so important. He's already a little bit behind in feudal. You might want to get up to that. And honestly, I think if you're in Blue's position, you gotta push the advantage. If you're in feudal, you do have the better upgrades. Why not fight it? You get the men at arms upgrade for free because you're Bulgarian, so there's no additional investment. And yeah, you should definitely fight this. Although, that being said, there's 13 militia up on the hill. That's tough to fight. Maybe go for some archers in this situation. I mean, archers shred militia, and archers also definitely shred men at arms. And archers are not super expensive. They're not very intensive on your economy. Red now finally getting his farms up 17. But I feel like this should have happened a lot earlier. So that's 500 wood in the bank. Now that's not necessarily bad when you're going up to feudal, because you're going to be dropping down a archery range and probably a blacksmith, but still not super efficient. Now this tower's coming out on the berries. Probably is going to deny that. No way to really get around that. And I would just build a little house here just to make sure that Blue's not going to take that free food. 50% up, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These you got push the advantage if you are to feudal way faster than your opponent, and wall this tower in. You do not want this to go down. Wall it in, yes. Blue making some plays right here. Although I definitely think you go for an archery range in Blue's situation. Rather than the market, I mean, I guess he wants to go up, which is totally acceptable. But instead of going up, why not bring the fight to him now? And let's see if that's a good tower. I like the range mod because you can see exactly how far you can place it. If you can place it a little bit closer, like right here, would be an even nicer spot. You know, he just has militia. Ooh, I don't know if this engagement is going to work out too favorable. 20 militia, men at arms coming in. You definitely don't want to fight before upgrades, but at the same time, yeah, that's just a bad fight. Men at arms so much stronger, and there's towers here. Absolutely cleans it up, and now has to defend with a tower of his own, and has to garrison just to be able to push that off. Now he's on the gold, while Blue is doing work. I wonder if NewMaxico can come back. Normally players don't send recorded games which they lose, although I definitely think Blue has a huge advantage here. It looks like he is getting the upgrades for his men at arms, wants to continue producing them. And once again, if you are in Blue's situation, you know your opponent is not going scouts or anything in that nature, doesn't have an archery range of his own. Why not build an archery range? Why not invest a little bit into archers? Not even talking like a ton of archers, I'm just talking like 3 or 4 archers does work on these men at arms. You definitely want to use counter units, and archers counter militia nicely. Not hugely opposed to this tower. It gives a little bit of protection on that gold. Although I do think you can build this out further. Definitely a lot of militia. Sorry, men at arms here from blue is not stopping anytime soon. Red is getting fleshing. I would like to see an archery range at some point. This is closed off. Definitely want a wall over here. Make sure that blue doesn't come around that way. More villagers coming forward. We are doing a sort of tower rush here. That's a good tower. That's a good tower. It's just barely in range of this tower. So it has some protection. And ooh, massacre over here. One build down. It looks like only one bill. And a woman 2 bills down. That's not the worst in the world. And is going to use the villagers now to fight as well. Meanwhile, over here we have Bill fighting against Man at Arms. Definitely don't want to do that. Probably want to finish that tower. It's like a 90 something percent. Come on, just get that little click, click, click. Alright, and now run back to this tower. And you should be fine because this tower should be able to range that. You have to make sure that you're clicking on it. I definitely should get fletching as well. Meanwhile, back here, looks like Red lost another 2 villagers, but did manage to clean up this assault. And that's what I was talking about. This tower should be able to range this over here, although I definitely would prefer blue getting fletching. But he's going to go castle instead. Not terrible either. It looks like red is quite far away from castle age. I just think if you have the advantage already, why not push a little bit harder, secure the map a little bit more, make it even more difficult for for red to come back. And you definitely don't want to let this tower go down for free. Why not garrison, make it cost him some men at arms, even if that tower doesn't range everything. Is now getting fletching, definitely think that should have come earlier. And supplies. Supplies means that he wants to continue with the men at arms line, which will become long swords once he reaches castle. And it looks like red is finally taking my advice and is going for archers. I think archers is going to be huge in this situation. And I also like how he tasked it to his watchtower that A keeps the archers safe and B allows them to shoot additional arrows for the tower. Another tower going up over here. Perfect timing because blue is trying to mine gold over there, although that tower does not have a whole lot of protection. Do you think that's going to be contested? And let's check this out. You have men at arms, castle age, long swords for free, and free barracks here up on the front. And it doesn't look like red even has a single barracks at this point in time. And yeah, that is unfortunate. But like I said, those archers should do work. There's only one archer here. That's quite unfortunate, but he is gonna just take this fight against the longsword. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, when you do have a tower, you definitely want to wall it in quickly, especially on a map that is so short in distance. There are villagers fighting everywhere on red side as well as blue side. Is getting some defense upgrades on these longswords. Let's look at the +1, +2, not bad upgrades on them. Definitely good to get your upgrades, especially if you're off against archers. But you should be able to micro this. But if you just stand them still, that is disastrous. Those archers could have done so much work, and instead they are just thrown away. You definitely gotta micro your archer ball. Maybe that's why Max didn't go for this earlier, is because he doesn't feel very confident in his archer play. I definitely recommend that you set them to a hotkey like Control 2, like I just did. So now if I press 2, I'm gonna get that archer. You know, if I am doing something else, let's say I'm over here, and then I quickly 2, I'm over there. That definitely helped me a lot. Very interesting game so far. A lot going on. I feel like I'm losing my voice slowly. Both players making it to castle. Now I see this map mostly ending in feudal age, but that's also because I am hyper aggressive on this map. No matter what strategy I do, I'm going to push it home, and I'm going to push it home in feudal, or I'm going to push myself to break and lose everything. which has happened several times when I tried to do a Korean tower rush on this map. And I hate to say this, but after the Incas, ooh, focus, focus, focus. Make sure that the tower goes up. You gotta keep building that tower. And you gotta micro these archers. No, don't let them get surrounded by the longswords. Ooh, that's terrible. But this archer that I have selected with my hotkey 2 is still here. So that's a oh, nope, he's gone. He's done. Oh, definitely should have built that tower first, because then they have to target the tower, but at the same time, this is also not great from blue. Crepo is coming up on the front. I feel like you build that a little bit more forward. I know that that tower is scary, but I guess it does range most of the gold, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And it does look like these longswords are shredding back here. Has to abandon all of this wood line. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies right there. Rough stuff, and only lost one longsword himself. These longswords continuously being pumped out. And like I said, archers are to counter. 105. I don't know. What is 105 again? Can somebody. Oh, GG. Wow, I gotta pay respects to Max. Normally, people don't send in reported games in which they lose. I hope I could give him some suggestions on how he could play this better next time. I really do like that he stopped Blue from taking a whole bunch of food over here and over here, but the thing I think that really messed him up is that he did not produce enough farms. If you have 700 wood in the bank in Dark Age, you need to plop out at least 10 farms. Even if you're going like double barracks at that point. Plop out 10 farms, get another barracks, put more pressure on in Dark Age, or just decide to go up. There's no reason that Max should have been second to Feudal, and not even by a little bit. I think he was Feudal by quite some time. Yeah, 18 minutes versus the 24-minute mark, and honestly, a 24-minute time to go Feudal. That's a good time to go Castle. 24 minutes. Not to go Feudal. Also, I saw a bunch of times that Max took the fight with Blue before his upgrades came in. Like right here where that huge dip of military is. It was militia fighting against men-at-arms. And then here, there was another fight where it was men-at-arms from Max and longswords from Blue, which honestly you don't want to take engagements against units that are superior than yours. You definitely want to check what are their armor and their attack upgrades, and yeah, it definitely does not help if your KD is about 2 to 1. I know that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but thank you so much, Max, for sending this in. I do really appreciate you taking the time and the effort to send this to me. It was definitely interesting to watch, and I hope it taught you something, and I hope it taught other people something as well. Thank you so much once again for sending this to me. Really appreciate it.